I expect that the Switch will cost anywhere between $250 and $350 for a base level. I don't think that any of the form factors that will come out on launch day will have more memory or anything like that. It's not sensible for Nintendo to produce it that way because they know the hardcore Nintendo fans are going to be getting the the one with the higher storage. So there's no reason to make the one with lower storage. And if it's not shipping with an external memory port like a micro SD or an SD port, then we're gonna need it to have a high storage capacity. If it's only 32 gigabytes, we have a problem. I'm hoping they realize for that white model that it will have more memory. So they'll be like, oh, we see that 32 gigabytes was not enough. For our white color and all colors forward, we're going to have it come with 128 and increase in memory as time goes on, because I feel like this is going to be more like a smartphone model and less like a game console model, because everyone's kind of shifting to that, where you replace your game console every 3 to 5 years, and it's all just kind of continued development, not same development. I don't really know what to say there. You're developing to a platform, not to a console, I think is really what I'm trying to say. But price, I'd say it's probably going to start at $300. By the time we get to the holiday, it's probably going to slowly decrease in price to $250, and that new model is going to be the regular $300. And maybe they'll keep doing that, where they'll increase the memory capacity. That way they keep having it at $300, because increasing the memory doesn't actually significantly increase the console until you start getting into half a gig, 2 gigs. That's when it starts to get expensive to produce. But they could keep getting cheap. I don't know. Feel like that would make sense, but who knows. And the different form factors, I don't think they're going to be different in any way. It's just going to be what comes in the package. So I think the package is going to come with the Switch itself. That's pretty obvious. A set of Joy-Cons, a dock, an HDMI cable, and a USB-C cable. I don't know if the dock will use that USB-C cable or if it will have its own AC power adapter, anything like that. Hopefully that's all internal, so it's just one wire coming from the back of the console, or that plugs into the back of the console, and not any brick. I don't know. There's no reason that the Switch needs anything more. The dock isn't really anything other than a place to store it, from what we understand, and maybe a fan. So it's not anything high power. I mean, my fan over there doesn't have any AC power brick on the outside of it. Why does it? I mean, why would it? But then the different form factor that might come out has 2 Joy-Cons and 2 docks. I don't know. It still might only come with 1 HDMI cable, or that one would come with no HDMI cables. Who knows? I'm hoping it all ships with different cables. Not different cables. It all ships with the power cables you need, because that was really annoying for the new 3DS. And, of course, the thing I haven't gotten to talk about in any of my takes, availability. Availability is a huge problem for Nintendo consoles as of late, and just anything Nintendo. Anything that people want, they have 4 of at each retailer. I'm hoping they realize that they are going to need more units than they're actually currently suggesting. Because if they don't, I don't know if the console's going to survive. Unless, of course, they keep supplying that every month-ish. So it's okay, each retailer's only going to get 5 Switch units every other week. So it's it makes no sense to pile up these things on the shelf. That makes perfect sense to me. So, of course, you don't want GameStop's having 50 Switch consoles each. Why do they need more than, say, 10? So at launch, each one gets, say, 10. Each smaller retailer gets 10. Bigger ones might get more like 20 or 30, depending on the size of the actual store. So some number that makes sense, that's both small but not too small, because we might just get a repeat of the NES Classic. Hopefully they're not trying to re-release that, because they'll realize they've already missed their market. Maybe not. They might not realize that. But hopefully they recognize that they need to put the consoles in the store, but not too many. So you all start with, say, 10, but every other week we'll send you 2 more. That would be perfect, because it's then basically you have me, an early adopter of Nintendo stuff, being able to buy it, and maybe the one family that's just like, we just bought you the Wii, so we're not gonna buy you the Wii U. We'll buy you whatever console comes after that. So you have those people coming in and buying it, and the people that were just like, oh, I watched this video, I really, really want that. I want to play Skyrim on the go, so they'll buy that. But that's not a whole lot of people. And hopefully, people start seeing, this guy is playing Skyrim on the go. I want that. And by the time people would start seeing people playing Skyrim on the go, it all would work out, I feel. I don't know. I really want to hear more from you guys. I'm really excited for this. I want to figure out exactly what I want to do for the 12th for me, because that's 10 o'clock, and so I don't know if I can really have friends over. I'm hoping I can. Maybe. And I also think it'd be awesome to live stream, but then I'm taking away from Nintendo, and that's slightly illegal. Who knows? So, any questions or comments, leave down below. Anywho, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more content. Maybe. I feel like I said that recently, and no content followed it. We'll see. Someone's being a butthead and making it very hard to record.